Hey code chasers, how are you? I hope you're fine and healthy. With that healthy vibe, we will start our video today. I am Adil Lakshmana Tiketi. Welcome to our channel Code Chasers. This video is about Python installation. Before installing Python on your system, you should have an idea of few important terms. Those are, first one is IDE. What is an IDE? IDE means Integrated Development Environment. It is a combination of tools like code editor, code compiler, and code debugger with an integrated terminal. Integrated. What is the meaning of integrated? As per English dictionary, integrated means with various parts or aspects linked. Here in integrated development environment, that is IDE, what were those various aspects here? Those aspects are code editor, code compiler, and code debugger were linked with a integrated terminal. That means we can write code at one place, at the same place we can compile the code, on the same place we can debug the code. With all these features being available at one place, we can avoid a lot of manual activities like manually compiling code, manually debugging the code, manually configuring interpreters. Not only this, IDE has even more benefits that you will see in the later part of this section and also in our upcoming sessions. pycharm is one of the best IDEs used for Python. pycharm was released by JetBrains company. JetBrains company is one of the best companies for IDEs. Even I use pycharm for my professional as well as my personal projects in Python. So I suggest you all use pycharm because it is so user friendly and you will also experience the same. Now we will see how to install Python interpreter and also pycharm. We have to follow just two simple steps here. Step 1. We will download and install Python interpreter. If you want to know what is a Python interpreter, I've already made a video on Python interpreter. I'll keep the link in description. Please go and check if you want. Step 2. We will download and install pycharm. Then we will configure Python interpreter and pycharm. That's it. After that, we are ready to write our very first program in Python. I am so excited. So we'll start the process. Step 1. We will download and install Python interpreter. If we want to download Python, just type Python in Chrome. It will suggest you several websites. Okay. We have to visit the very first website, that is python.org. Here we will be having download sections and just go to all releases. At present, the latest version of Python is 3.12.0. Okay. So I'm downloading it. I'm downloading it by clicking on the download button over here. It will take some time to download. Okay. So my download is done. It has downloaded an exe file. Okay. I am running the exe file now. It will just ask for install now. I am clicking on install now. And it will ask for a pop-up. Do you want to allow this app to make changes on your device? You can do it. It is like very secure as it is from Python. And it will start installing Python setup in my laptop. It is installing now. It will take some time to install. Okay. My installation was done. It is giving a message that setup was successful. So I'm closing this. Okay. Once my Python is successfully installed, I'll type IDLE in the search bar. We'll be having a suggestion. IDLE Python 3.12. This is the version we just installed now. You can find IDLE for Python 3.9 and 3.11 versions also here. You please ignore them. I have installed them for some purpose. As of now, we just installed 3.12. We will open it by double clicking on it. It will open an IDLE shell. Okay. What is an IDLE shell here? When we download and install Python, Python provides an IDLE shell. We can write and execute the Python code here. I am writing a simple code. Okay, I am writing a simple print statement. I have written a simple print statement. welcome to our channel Code Chasers. If at all I execute it, it will print welcome to our channel Code Chasers. Here, how am I executing the code is just after writing the print statement, just click and enter. It will give the result. That's it. We are done with step 1. That is, we have downloaded and installed Python interpreter. Okay. Now, you people might be having a doubt. That is, we already have an IDLE to write and execute the code. Then, what is the purpose to download and install pycharm IDE? Because IDE is very user friendly and also allows us to debug the code. Debugging is generally very important for any developer because when you developed the code and you are in a testing phase and you're getting issues. So to resolve those issues, we can't go through each and every line of the code and check it, right? That will be a bit time consuming process. To get the exact cause of issue, you can debug the code and find the root cause of the issue easily. With the help of IDE, we have a facility to debug the code. Okay. Not only that, we also have some extra features that will help us a lot in writing the code. As I have said, that you will see them in the later part of the section or in our upcoming sessions. So, without getting late, we'll start our step 2. That is, we will download and install pycharm. Then we will configure Python interpreter and pycharm. Now we will download pycharm. Okay. For that, we will just type pycharm in Google Chrome, and the very first link is from JetBrains. Okay, we have to download pycharm here itself. JetBrains is the company which has launched pycharm IDE, Integrated Development Environment. Okay, here I am clicking on download pycharm. Okay, download pycharm will redirect to this page. Generally, in pycharm, we'll be having 2 editions. That is pycharm Professional and pycharm Community Edition. pycharm Professional is a paid version and it includes some extra features. To learn Python end-to-end, pycharm Community Edition is very much sufficient. So, I am downloading pycharm Community Edition. I am downloading it by clicking on this download button. As the size is a bit large, it will take some time to download. See, my download is happening. After pycharm has successfully downloaded on your system, you just double click on this executable file, that is exe. It will ask, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? You can click on yes. After that, it will show us this screen. Welcome to pycharm edition setup. You can click on next. If at all you want to change the installation location, you can change it, or else you can go with the default location. I am going with the default location. Here I am clicking on this .py checkbox. By default, a new file will be created with an extension of .py. Python files generally has an extension of .py. I am clicking on next. And here on this screen, you can click on install. Okay. It will start installing a pycharm on our system. It will take some time. After installing, you can click on this finish button and finish the installation. Now, we will open pycharm by typing pycharm in search bar. We will get suggestions like this. I'm opening pycharm Community Edition. I'm double clicking on it. You just confirm this checkbox and you just click on continue. You'll come across this screen and here we'll create a new project. Like you can give any name for your project. Okay, I'm giving my first project. Now you can see base interpreter, right? This is the interpreter which we have to configure. Okay, by default, my interpreter was configured to Python 3.9, that is 3.9 version, which was already there in my system. But now we have installed Python 3.12 version, right? Now I am going to configure that Python interpreter. Okay, we have to configure interpreter because when we write code in IDE, that is Integrated Development Environment, here it is pycharm. Okay, Python interpreter is the final thing, right, which will execute our code. So somewhere we have to connect pycharm and Python interpreter, right? This is the connection here. So I am giving my path here. Okay. When you download the interpreter, it will by default will be saved in this location. You can directly give this path. Okay. I am clicking on create. After clicking on create, you will come across this screen. Okay. Hey, we are done with everything now. The only thing left is writing a new program, our first program. I am so excited. For that, I have to right click on this project folder. There will be a new option and then Python file. You can give any file name for your first Python file. I'm giving my first program. Okay, I'm writing a simple program just to see how it works. I'm printing. I am a code chaser and I'm running this code by right clicking on this program. You'll get an option, run my first program. If at all you left click on it, your program will be executed and the output will be shown on this console. That is, I am a code chaser. The output is correct. In a nutshell, what happens behind the scene is, we generally write our program on IDE, that is pycharm here. Okay. And the code will be executed with the help of the Python interpreter, which we have configured to pycharm. Here we have configured Python interpreter 3.12 version to pycharm, right? So with the help of Python interpreter, the code will be executed and the output will be shown on the console of pycharm. I hope you found this video useful in installing Python and pycharm. So why late, code chasers? Install Python interpreter and IDE pycharm on your system and start your journey in coding Python with our channel. Thank you so much. One quick and important information. There are 3 courses running parallelly in our channel. Course 1, Python full course. Course 2, PySpark with Hadoop full course. These 2 courses are designed for beginners and they are designed in such a way that a person who doesn't have any knowledge in any coding language can also easily understand the content in this course. So please do follow if you are interested. And the third course is Python interview preparation. This course is designed for those people who are preparing for Python based interviews. In this course, most frequently asked Python interview questions were taken and they have been answered with live coding sessions for each and every questions if needed. So if you like my work, please do subscribe to our channel and like the video and click on the bell icon to get notified about the updates of our channel. Thank you so much.